Hello everyone, I'm Alec from AJ Farms, and it's about 8 weeks before the last frost of the season, so we're starting more seeds. Today we have the sweet and hot pepper varieties, not the super hots, and a variety of tomato. So first we have the sweet banana pepper. I've never actually grown these before, but I'm really excited to see what they'll do. I just planted all of these yesterday, so nothing sprouted yet. And here we have the early jalapeno pepper. This variety of jalapeno pepper tends to ripen a bit earlier than the average variety, so we'll get some sooner. Then next we have the jalapeno gigantica. These tend to produce larger jalapeno peppers, so I'm really excited to see how big these will get. Then next we have the orange habanero peppers. These tend to be very prolific and get very, very big, so I'll get a lot of peppers, and they make good hot sauce, so I'm really excited for these. Then next we have the Sweet 100 Hybrid Cherry Tomato. This type of cherry tomato is an indeterminate variety, which means after the first set of fruit ripens and you pick it, it'll continue to grow and produce more fruit. And as the name suggests, it's also very prolific. It grows a large amount of fruit on a small space, so really excited to see what that will do. And then last but not least, we have the California Wonder Bell Pepper. I actually have a few plants inside already that I'm keeping inside, but I wanted some to go outside to see how big they would get and put in the ground. So I've got these. And these are the seeds that I've started this time around. And next I will show you an update on all the plants that I've already started and how big they've gotten. I'll be right back. Hi everyone, I'm back. And these are all of the plants that I've already started about a week or 2 weeks ago. And as you can see, they're all doing pretty well. So first here we have the Carolina Reaper, which came up in about a week or so. I think I was gone while these came up. But they're doing really well, and all 4 of them came up, which makes me really happy. And then next here we have the Bahamian goats. I actually separated them, so there's only 2 of them in a container now. And they're doing pretty well. Then next right here we have the peach scotch bonnet. All 4 of them came up, which is awesome, and they're doing really well. And then next we have the 2 varieties of MOA Scotch bonnets that I'm growing. They seem to be the slowest growing of my peppers, but they're doing pretty well. This one does have a bit of a funny shaped leaf, but I'm not too worried about it since it's still growing. And then here we have the Scotch Brains. It's doing pretty well. And those pebbles right there are fertilizer. This soil doesn't have any nutrients in it for the plants once they sprout. So as soon as they sprout, they're going to need something since the seed only contains but so much. Just make sure not to give them too much fertilizer or it will burn the plants since they're so tender. Then here we have the Bahamian Beast. It's doing pretty well. As they get bigger, I'll start to separate them more. I just don't have the space right now. And it's actually starting to get pretty warm pretty early, so occasionally I'll take them out of the container and let them get some real sunlight. Then here we have my sweet yellow onions. They're doing pretty well. I did trim them just because they're getting a little tall and I didn't want them to get into the light. So I trimmed them and now they're starting to form a second little shoot of grass, which is pretty cool. Then here we have the yellow Carolina Reaper. Only 2 of them ended up coming up, which is fine, but they're doing pretty well. They're also pretty slow to grow and they're just getting their second set of leaves, but I'm not too worried about that. And then next we have the lettuce. I'm not quite sure how old this lettuce is, but it is getting really big. And I'm probably going to harvest it by the end of the week, just to taste it and to control the growth. Because it's starting to take over. Some of the leaves are starting to rip a little bit, as you can see right here. And it's trying to shade out some of my other plants, so I gotta make sure that doesn't happen. And then here we have the Black Beauty eggplants. So you can see there's something a little weird going on with the leaves. That could be nutrient burn, so I did take out some of the fertilizer bits that I put in there, and I'm trying to be careful with them. But as it gets bigger and gets more leaves, I'll take those leaves off so they don't affect the rest of the plant in case it is anything I need to be worried about. And then last but not least is my orange blob pepper, which I started 10 days ago, and it's been up for a few days. I'm really excited to grow these. They just have their seed leaves, and they're really small, but I'm really excited. So, these are all of the plants that I've started so far for this season, and I can't wait to see what else they're going to do. In about 2 weeks or so, I'll be starting the last batch of seeds that I need to do inside. Those will be my tomatoes and my cabbage. So stick around so you can see the progress on the plants and see what else we're going to grow. Thank you for watching.